Hi everyone, it's SuNN here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. I have a really cute little box to share with you today. So normally you don't use Whisper White for any of the three-dimensional projects because it's too flimsy, but in the catalog we have Whisper White cardstock and it's heavyweight, so I'm pretty excited about that. This is using the Cherry on Top Designer Series paper. It comes in a 6x6 pack, so there's many really sweet little designs to choose from. So that's what we're making today. So you're going to need two pieces of Designer Series paper, or sorry, two pieces of Whisper White, the heavyweight cardstock. The base is going to be 7 by 5 1/4, and the lid is going to be 5 1/16 and 3 7/8. Okay, so I'm going to start with the base first. So I'm going to score at 1 3/4 on all 4 sides. Sorry, I just had to look at my notes to make sure. All right, and then for the lid, we are going to score at 3/4 of an inch on all 4 sides. All right, that's all the scoring. Now to fold and burnish. This is very similar to cube boxes. It's just a lidded box. I'm sorry if you can hear those little squeaks and mews from my little roommates. I'm still fostering for the SPCA. So I can't control them when I do videos because I try to do it when they're sleeping, but you know, they wake up at the sound of a drop of a hat. And then they'll run terrors around the apartment and scratch stuff. And it's a good thing that my old cat had already, you know, put his fingernails into my furniture, so I'm not really too concerned at this point. It's already, this is the reason why cat owners can't have nice stuff. All right. So you can see what I'm doing. Pretty much the same. I do want to choose the cutting so that these will fold in and stick to the wall, because the side, if you did it the other way and stuck the tabs to the smaller side, it would be too bulky. So I am trying to think of that. And if you don't want it too bulky, you can always trim it down. I have a tendency not to. I actually like my boxes to be fairly sturdy. So to me, having that extra little bit isn't going to hurt anything. All right, so the reason I haven't put it together yet is I just find it easier to put Designer Series paper on when it's flat so that I can press it down. So we are going to need 3 pieces, 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. And you know, if you're using a directional Designer Series paper or pattern paper, you're going to want to make sure that your pattern is perfectly lined up. The lid is, like I said, slightly bigger, so it does give just a touch more of a border, but I wasn't too concerned about it. And then you need 2 pieces, 1.5 square, just for the sides. Aren't these, this designer series paper just lends itself to these small little treat boxes. All right, so time to glue. I'm just using a little bit of fast fuse. Trying to put it as close to that crease line as I can. Oops. Remember, a light touch is handy. I'll do this first. All right, so we are going to fold in the sides and just adhere them down. Oops. Oh, I wanted to show you what inspired this box. This was a little Christmas box that I got from my niece at Christmas time. It was filled with her homemade, she's only 13. She made some lip balm and some, yeah, she's the budding craftsy girl. So I thought that was a really kind of a cute lidded box. I think that you could definitely put handmade items in here, but I think it's, with the little donuts, it's kind of lending itself to some treats. Just folding in those sides and, you know, just making sure that I am conscious of when the lid goes on, especially when it has paper, that you, especially with the lid, that you just go shy, or, well, in this case, I'm going shy of the burnished line. So it's just like a hair, and sometimes that all can make it, that's all the difference that it makes, is that just a little bit of a hair when you adhere it down. So I don't know if you can see that, but you know, it's not perfectly flush. There is a little bit. Oh my. So that is the project for today. These are the 2 little boxes that I've made. Hope you enjoy this. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Oh, and if there's you want any of the projects or products that I used in this project today, there's going to be a link in the description bar if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're watching on my blog, there's also some visual links to get you right to my online store so you can make one of these yourself. Check out the Whisper White hard cardstock. Cheers!